Hey, Assalamu alaikum. Let's understand about the chronic consumption of the cannabis. So, what is the cannabis? Cannabis basically contains a cannabinoid chemical which that is present in the marijuana plant. So, let's understand about that. Basically, the cannabis contains the THC, CBD, and terpenes. So, it is basically psychoactive compound. Psychoactive compound mean your nervous system alteration. Your behavior will change due to the nervous system alteration. For example, beside the current time of the behavior due to the nervous system change. So short term effect we will discuss first, then we will understand about the long term effect. So the short term effect is the euphoria, the happiness, while the relaxation means that your body will relax more, and the altered the perception. So whenever you will perceive the any information from the outer environment, you will basically feel the differently, not reality, but also impair the memory and cognition, and increase the appetite and dry mouth and red eyes. So this is the notes, we will understand through the notes. So remember, so the long term effect is the physical health, the respiratory problems, the cardiovascular issue can occur, and this is the long term effect, will lead to physical health change like the respiratory problems, a cardiovascular issue, sleep disturbance, and the neurological effect is the psychosis. The psychosis mean the different behavior which that basically fear and some any other hallucination, and that is due to the cannabinoid. And addiction, anxiety, and paranoia and depression can occur due to the chronic consumption and the long-term effect. The mental health is the reduced motivation, so the motivation will reduce and you will feel the hopelessness. On the other hand, the brain structure and function changes. While on the other hand, the reproductive and developmental process is the reduce the fertility and the birth defect. While on the other hand, if the female will consume, the pregnant female if consume this, so it will lead to cause many problems. Withdrawal symptom can be irritability, anxiety, insomnia, depression, headaches, and the nausea. So the chronic consumption risk is the cannabis use disorder and the bipolar disorder. So remember, basically, cannabinoid chemical is very harmful. Why? Whenever you will consume the cannabis, so in this the basically in the form of smoking and in the form of different things, so like drinking, so which that lead to increase also the dopamine and will lead to get the positive reward, and in this way you will increase the dose because the dose dependent addiction. In this way you will increase the dose for the previous experience, and in this way your body basically go to the addiction, and that is the number one things. And in this the dopamine resistance will occur, will lead to basically you want to spike more dopamine but not going on, and in this way you will lead to increase the dose of the cannabinoid chemical, and in this way you will lead to decrease the many nervous system nerve cell, basically will lead to Huntington disease, Alzheimer, Parkinson disease, and the memory loss like the amnesia. So on the other hand, the dementia and the brain fog, and on the other hand the cardiovascular disease can be possible and progress. So remember about that things. The low dose of the cannabinoid is the hormesis, but you should don't do that, because important thing is that you want again to consume that cannabinoid for the recreation. So in this is the recreational drug, it is also known as the recreational drug, but it is not good. So remember about that things. Basically in this video we have discussed about the chronic consumption of the cannabinoid, which that effect on our body. While some people not consume the chronically, so they can get the health benefit like the immune system enhancement and the cognitive power increase your brain, but the intervals of the basically interval of many days, basically whenever you will consume the cannabinoids, so it can be helpful, but I am recommending don't use that because it is addiction and will lead to addict the cannabinoids. And in this way, you will basically dependent to the cannabinoid as an addictor. So in this, the addictive substance will lead to addict you more. And in this way, you will lose everything because the addiction is not good. I hope you make sense about that. If you like my video, please make sure to subscribe, like and share. See you in the next video. For this time, bye. Allah Hafiz.